the power of the black vote is an amazing thing. It can do wonders for any candidate that's running, whether it's a Democrat or a Republican. Now, not too long ago, there were these races all throughout the country where people were running for governors and mayors and a whole host of things in between. And of course, especially the Democrats, they, were successful due to a whole host of things, right? Especially with the temperature of the country. Now, there's been a lot of people attributing those Democrat wins to the black vote, right? Now, to me, I'm like, well, where is the surprise? Black voters typically vote overwhelmingly for the Democratic Party. They just do, right? Like, for example, they're in New York where Zohran Mamdani, he is the first Muslim mayor of New York City, and he's also amongst one of the youngest. Now, some of the things he was talking about, I guess, resonated with a lot of New Yorkers because he, pretty much whooped Andrew Cuomo's behind as he was running for an independent because he could not best Mamdani in the primary. So he was like, okay, well, let me go into another lane. Again, that was not successful. Now, Mamdani ran on being a democratic socialist, which means that, hey, we're going to pretty much make life easier for everybody, even if we got to give things away like free bus rides. We're going to have a city-owned grocery stores in neighborhoods where there's typically food deserts and, things like that. And so I guess that resonated with a lot of people. Now, it should also be said that in the primaries when Zohran was running, the black voter only showed up to the tune of about 32%. But on election night, the black voters showed up to the tune of 52%. So within that time between the primaries and the election, black people changed their minds to the tune of 20%. Okay. So let's go back to last year during the national election between Kamala and Trump. Now, Kamala still got the lion's share of the black vote, but she didn't get as much as the others that ran before her. In fact, we saw Trump got a little bit more of the black vote than most Republicans. In fact, I say he got most of the black vote than any Republican candidate for president, for what I understand. So I say all that to say, yes, the black vote is very powerful depending on who's running. The unfortunate part is we do not use it for our own strength. We know that many candidates do not and will not do anything specifically for black people because they know that we'll show up regardless, especially for the Democrat Party, right? We'll show up, and usually that helps everybody else and not us. So one day when we realize that we are very powerful and that we need to start using it to benefit us, then I think more candidates will come to the table and say, oh, okay, yeah, we really got to do something for black Americans because black Americans ain't playing with us anymore. But, it all remains to be seen, especially there in New York City, as to what will actually happen. If Zohran will be a benefit for black Americans too, it remains to be seen. But if not, make him a one-term mayor like y'all did that of Eric Adams. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.